Hi, this is a foreigner in the Philippines. Well, we're over on this other tiny island where there are no motor cars, and we're seeing Beth's grandma.
Yeah, grandmother.
And we're looking at her house, and her house is in pretty awful shape. So we're just going to show you the kind of house that that some people are having to live in, and this one in particular is Beth's grandma. So come and have a look at the house.
This is a little bigger because when my grandfather is still alive, helpless.
Yeah, she doesn't need a house. She doesn't need a house as big as this.
No.
She's 98, I think it is, or 99, and really, in an ideal scene, we would be knocking this down. In fact, we'd be doing what we did at the paralyzed man's house, that we knocked half of the house down and we built a small house, and then we knocked the rest of it down. That's pretty well how we worked, and that's probably, if we were able to, if we had the funding, that we probably would do here. So we're just showing you around the house, and we'll take it from there like we usually do. So Grandma is being visited by a lot of grandchildren right now. And probably all that Grandma needs is a small house. Who could these two be? All that she would need is a house that took up this much space with a small veranda. And that's really all she'd be looking at. And knock the rest of it down, and she'd be put on the ground, and that would make it cooler for her, and she wouldn't have to walk up steps. At the moment she has to get onto her knees to get up those steps. So,
and it's difficult, very high.
So life is a little difficult. But we're not looking to make her a grand palace.
No.
We're looking just to make her a small house. That was really the plan. So we're looking at that as a possible project somewhere in the future, depending on what everybody thinks about it. We're trying to explain that if we were able to come, we're not actually thinking about working on other islands, but if by chance we happen to come, and we can't promise, we would be knocking this huge house down and giving her a very small house that she would be able to manage.
Yeah.
Does she understand that?
Kung dili mi misaad pero og nay mo tabang kaning katunga maoy.
Watch what you're doing.
Maoy kanang himuon nya ato sa kasapikas nimong katunga. Pero di mi mo saad kay depende man sa mga tawo nakakita sa video. Nya, mami gusto pud ka mami niyo.
Siya lang yung magkuan.
Ha?
Siya yung magkuan, ano?
Sa gawa sa amo man ning i-post sa video kanang sa internet niya, nay makakita nga taga-gawas.
So people would be looking at you, and then they would be seeing what you need, and then hopefully we would be able to build a house for Grandma. That's the hope.
Yeah.
Okay? She lives on another island. It would be very difficult, but I guess we can get Pastor Timio and someone who works on this island, and maybe we could do it. So there's an awful lot of projects coming up right now in the future. Let's hope that there's a little in there for Grandma.
Yeah.
Okay, in the meantime, she has to be satisfied with some of the chocolates And I think some of those chocolates are from the last box that we had, which
Yeah, and
was...
from Luz
that
in
from
Singapore. Yeah, some of that from Luz in Singapore and from
Those
Sir
are
Alex.
the really nice chocolates.
Yeah, and Sir John. Yeah.
We gave those to Grandma Luz. Okay, hope you forgive us. Well, I didn't want to give them, but Beth stole those, if you remember, and hid the chocolates away before I could eat them. But I'm not going to go on to another rant about the stolen chocolates. No, we gave them happily to Grandma. Okay, Grandma.
Unsa may pangutana, be? Unsa may pangutana? You know, she has a question. Unsa may pangutana? Ha?
Mangutana ba kung sa'y kahulugan aning anak ba? Naay niya bang babot?
Atong iampo nga naay mutabang.
Oo.
Oh.
Maoy na.
Oh, atong iampo nga naay mutabang. Okay. No, I just tell her that we just pray that somebody could help, you know.
Yes,
Yeah, like that.
that would be it. So you were in on the discussions, and you can see what the problem is. Okay.
Yes, because she has also difficulty in hearing, you know.
So this is a foreigner in the Philippines who are hoping to get out of this alive. And we'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Say bye-bye, Grandma.
Bye-bye, ina bye-bye. Ina bye-bye. Ina bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Kay iko ka ng video.
What island are we on right now, honey?
Handayan.
Handayan.
Yeah, just
So-
part of Itafe.
All right. So from the island of Handayan, this is a foreigner in the Philippines. Thanks for watching again. Bye-bye.